brotherhood, character, perseverance, service.
Campus Creed. We are the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy. We believe in transformative powers of knowledge and wisdom. We believe that success is brought about by perseverance, not chance. We know our actions are governed by strength of character rather than wisdom emotion. We resist excuses, holding ourselves accountable for our actions. We are successful through honesty, humility, and the pursuit of intellectual excellence. We are loyal to our family. We are our brother's keeper. We are committed to our community. We are servants of mankind. We have the audacity to hope.
We have the audacity to succeed. We are the Barack Obama Leadership Academy.
School song. You may be seated.
All right, so let's give it up for our sister brothers. You know, it's not easy. You know, standing in front of a huge crowd like this and leading leadership. So it takes a lot of courage, it takes leadership. So I want to commend these sixth grade brothers for stepping up. So realistically, I would like to have some of my upper school brothers as well. I know you're on the Zoom call and everything, but you know, with your advisor teacher's permission, just make your way down here, and then you could lead us as well. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Fernandez for a second.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Mr. Fernandez, assistant principal. I need to see the following students in room 337. Jose Benitez, Isaiah Brown, Kelvin Estrada, Peter Garcia, Victor Gomez, Michael Guevara, David Hernandez, Josue Huerta, Luis Ibarra Rangel, Derek Martinez, Jorge Mejia, Joshua Mira Diaz, Adrian Rodriguez, Sebastian Rodriguez, Eduardo Valenzuela, and James Walton. Room 337. Make sure you take your computer.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fernandez. All right, so we're still, for the month of December, we're focused on line 5. We resist excuses, holding ourselves accountable for our actions. We talked about that a lot today. So let's continue to hold ourselves accountable before others hold us accountable. Okay? So it's important that once we start, I said this already, but you know, we want to drive the point home. Once we start holding ourselves accountable for our own actions, people will take notice of that. And this is how we can make real change in our classroom, in our community, in our state, and globally. Well, as you know this already, right? Talk is cheap. But actions speak louder than words. So hold yourselves accountable. If you make mistakes, fess up to it. It's Nothing end of the world. You know, everyone does it. But once you do that, you take ownership and pride in the things that you do, you're going to notice change in yourselves behaviorally, academically, and professionally and socially. Okay, so for today's mindfulness activity, Mr. Anderson, if you have your brothers come up to lead us.
Morning, Mr. Anderson, honors science, honors physics, and honors chemistry. My volunteer that I was supposed to do today wasn't an advisor this morning, so I'm going to lead you guys through something that I have used, and I have, when I found it again, it reminded me. It's a perfect time for this. We are a week away from taking you guys' finals, and I know a lot of you guys struggle with testing anxiety. So I'd like to give you a strategy to potentially come up with a way to kind of calm yourself before you get into that test. All right, it's called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, so we're going to start off by closing your eyes. Everybody should close their eyes. We're going to take deep breaths in and out for about 10 seconds. Now, when you open your eyes, I want you to slowly look around. I want you to find and focus on 5 completely different things. Notice the things around you. Maybe it's the exit signs. Maybe it's the different shadows that are in the room. People around you. 5 completely different things. All right. 4, we want you to kind of focus in on the things that you can feel and touch. Maybe it's the fabric of your seat, or the smooth armrest of your chair, socks in your shoes. 4 different things that you can touch. All right, 3. I want you to focus on 3 completely different sounds. Maybe it's the band in the other room. Maybe it's the person next to you rustling in the chair. 3 completely different sounds. 2. I want you to focus on 2 different smells. I know it's a little difficult with the mask. I'll try to find 2 different smells. And 1, I want you to focus on 1 good emotion that you've had this morning. And the last thing you're going to do is you're going to give yourself a nice big good morning stretch. You stretch out your arms, stretch out your back. And know that you are present and you are ready for whatever comes next. There's a little quick exercise you can do right before you take your ACT test.
All right. All right. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. That is fantastic. That is good stuff that we can utilize for our testing and moving forward. Okay. We do have a birthday today. So before I turn it over to Mr. Jackson, let's give it up for this brother Carlos Mendoza, 7th. I don't know where you're at, but if you can stand up, you can give me a round of applause. Brother Carlos Mendoza. I don't know where he is. All right, he's over here. Let's give it up for Brother Carlos. Give him a big pump. I hope you have a great birthday. So, happy birthday, Carlos, from the faculty and the teachers here at BAMLA. All right, so let me end it here. And 1 second. That's my bad. All right. Sorry about that. All right, so no. So let me turn it over to Mr. Jackson.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Akbar, and thank you, brothers, for leading us in license this morning. I know we tell you a lot of different things, you all, so just remember, if we're going to tell you something, it's something that we'll do, and we would never ask you to do anything that we wouldn't do. We didn't think it was right. And everything that we're asking you to do is just to prepare you all so you can be successful after you leave the Barack Obama Leadership Academy. So you'll be able to look back, if you could, look back 10 years later and say, you know what, everything that they were asking us to do, all that stuff that maybe we didn't like, this is the benefit that I got out of it. So we definitely thank you all for all that you all are doing. And so we have some special guests here today from the Suchi Foundation. We also have Mr. Douglas, who's here, our founding principal, and he is going to be with us with Suchi when we have our presentation from Suchi. So before we move on, do we have any announcements? Mr. Wood?
Good morning, everybody. Mr. Wood, Upper School Social Studies. Good morning, seniors on Zoom. A couple of things. First off, I wanted to congratulate and recognize our middle school esports team. So those 20 gentlemen of you guys who are on the middle school esports team who I've talked to, go ahead and stand up, please, right now. So these guys who are standing are our middle school esports representatives, and just this past Saturday, a few of them were able to take part in a tournament. And so the three of you that I know about who took part in it, Bryce McClinton, Neri Castillo, and Martin Sequences, if y'all would come up front for me, please. First off, let's give everybody a round of applause. All right, so these three gentlemen who are joining me up here, they all took part in the Fortnite competition. I'm going to turn around and face them. And Bryce McClinton, he was able to participate. Unfortunately, didn't get a good result on that one, but he was a good representative for us. And then we had some top finishers. Brother Neri, he finished second in his group in Fortnite. And then Brother Martin ended up finishing first in his group at the tournament. Give him a round of applause. All right, and then the second thing I wanted to point out is that today is December 7th. Does anybody know what big event happened 80 years ago today on December 7th? That's not a teacher.
My name is Brother Angel Ortiz, House of the Line, 7th grade. And if I'm correct, was it the Pearl Harbor bombing?
It was, absolutely. Let's give him a round of applause. Yeah, so today marks the 80th anniversary of the attack on Pearl Harbor. Huge in the history of not only the United States, but also the world, because it launched the United States into World War II and completely changed the face of geopolitics from that point on. It's also a really big occasion because there are so few survivors of the attack left that most believe that this is the last time that many of those survivors are going to be there to gather at Pearl Harbor. And so they're going to do a commemoration ceremony. If you get a chance later on this evening, go and look it up, and you should be able to see those survivors who are still there. And if you ever get a chance to travel to Hawaii, definitely go and visit the Pearl Harbor Memorial. Y'all have a fantastic day.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wood. Thank you, Brother Angel. Do we have any other announcements from our virtual participants?
Good morning, Mr. Jackson, Miss Garrett, Assistant Principal. Good morning, everyone. I have several announcements here. Just a reminder, attendance for credit is Saturday, December the 11th. That's this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. noon. So if you receive notice from myself, Miss Brown, or Miss Recio, that you will be attending, please make sure you are there because we won't be back until the second Saturday in January. Secondly, don't forget North Texas Food Bank donations. We're trying to beat our goal from last year of 700 pounds of food donated to over 1,000 pounds. So thank you to Ms. Etheridge and thank you to the House of Justice who already has food and money donated. House decorations. The contest is going to end on December the 15th. Please make sure you're bringing those supplies this Friday. During houses, you will have an opportunity to decorate. And we will be judging on December the 16th for that. Also, Holiday Highway is December the 17th, so please make sure if your parents are participating. We still have JCPenney gift cards we would love to give away, so come through that line on that morning. And last but certainly not least, for all of our master level PDOL 6 students, I am still purchasing pizza for your party on Monday. So all lunches, you will get your invitation this week where you will have pizza party for mastery level students, A, B, and C lunch. Have a great day, you guys.
Thank you very much, Ms. Garrett. And what other announcements do we have? Right, so the Suchi Foundation has supported this campus, the Barack Obama Leadership Academy, the entire time that we've been at campus, and even before when Mr. Douglas was at Maynard Jackson, Suchi also supported our campus. So not last March, but the March before that, when we couldn't find masks. It was right when the pandemic hit, and when we all went home and they closed the schools. Suchi donated, I think it was 5,000 masks, and we passed those masks out to our students. Since then, they've supported us with whatever we've needed. We need uniforms, we need more PPE. They are always available and always willing to support. They're offering 2 full scholarships to their Suchi University, which is in Taiwan. It's a full scholarship academic, and they're also paying room and board. So if there's anything that we need, Suchi is always willing and happy to help. They have also agreed to donate 10 gift cards, 10 gift cards to families that we've already identified, and they're also going to donate a gift card to the campus that we can use to support faculty, support any initiatives that we have on the campus. So if you all would like to say any words, you're welcome to. Go ahead.
Good morning, brothers and staff and Mr. Jackson and all the teachers at Beaumont. My name is Shirley. I'm from the Suchi Foundation. Today we're recording a video to greet our founder, the Master Junior, and all the Suchi volunteers all over the world. So I want to explain a little bit about how we're going to do it, the way we're going to do it. So some of you have the lights in your head, right? The lights, we're going to just imply like even though we're so young, we're so little in this world, but we're like so dim. But when we all together, we can make an impact. All lights, we can light up all the corners around the world. So there's no darkness, there's no sadness. So we're all like a firefly. So what we're gonna do is we'll have our regional director, Brother Lee, and Mr. Jackson and Mr. Douglas stand in the middle. What they're gonna do, they're gonna light up the lights to each other, and they're gonna raise their light. And the role behind that, it's gonna be a wave. You're gonna raise your light. It's gonna be light up right. Just raise your light and go like roll by roll by roll. So it's gonna be a light wave. Okay? Does that make sense? Any questions? Okay. And we might not have enough lights, so I'm gonna ask permission. You guys can use like the whole light in the back. That way we can have enough lights to show that we're so much of hope in the world. And let's pass the microphone to Mr. Jackson. Okay.
So Miss Garrett, do you want to hang on, because we're doing this? We can dismiss, I guess, for the virtual group.
我把电好电放好了。这来放好了。I need you explain to say something.
Just explain that they're going to stand on the
Like, organize, like to you.
Okay, so they're going to turn off the lights? They're going to turn them off first?
Yeah, and hide it. Make sure they don't show it. Until like you guys light up. Basically, what happens? You're gonna both all three of you raise your lights, and then know that's a hint to go out.
Okay, now I understand.
Just hide it, light. Go on. Can you help direct them maybe a little bit for now? Like, because I think they're out of control.
So, Miss Garrett, are you going to stream this, or do you want to end it? It's fine either way.
Okay, if you want me to end it, I will.
Okay,
You want me to end it? Okay, then we'll end it right here.